Oh my goodness. 2023. Are you ready? Come on. It's going to be a great, great year. I just had a few of my friends join me tonight. And so you guys want to say hi? Yeah. These crazy people down here at G5, man, they're crazy. So I just want to welcome you. I want to welcome you if you're on individually, if you got a team with you, if you've got a watch party and people are watching with you. I just want to say exciting days are ahead of us, man. I am so pumped. Tonight I want to talk to you. You know what I wanted to do? I want to talk to you guys about vision and about fire and passion and focus. And I just got this overwhelming feeling inside of me that said, no, I want you to speak to these guys, and I know we got some gals that sneak in, and I love that too, on confidence. Confidence. How confident are you? We all know that feeling that can overwhelm you where you don't have the confidence that you need to have. I wonder how many dreams that could come true, that should come true, just don't happen because we don't have the confidence. There's a really good chance that if you don't feel confident inside of you, the door of opportunity that's in front of you, you won't take advantage of it. You'll slow down, you'll hesitate, and you won't have the self-esteem or understand how valuable you are. Now, I don't think I need to say this, but I think you should know how valuable you are to God. Your Creator values you. And so as we look at this tonight, I just want to kind of unpack what are ways that you could boost your confidence. I mean, certainly we understand the spiritual side of it. And I'm not going to attack the spiritual side tonight of it. We all know that when you know if God be for you, nobody can be against you. You know that whatever your dream or your vision is, and you feel confident that God has given that to you. You know your plans and your execution of those plans, how powerful they are if you have the confidence to believe that you're doing the right thing at the right time for the right reason in the right way. So 10 ways to boost your confidence. I once again tell you, I really feel like right now that because of what people have gone through in the last 3 years, what you went through in the last year, the transitions that you're in right now, new directions. God has this way in all of our lives of messing up what we planned. And he'll scramble it so that you have to walk by faith and not by sight. You are so used to walking where you can see. I want to ask you for 2023, do you not only have vision and confidence for what you can see? Do you have vision and confidence for what you cannot see? Vision is a picture of tomorrow today. It is a picture right now of what your future is going to look like. And by the way, men, what separates you from every other man on this call tonight is your picture of tomorrow. Now, I can tell you over the last 2 or 3 weeks, you have started to develop some hunger for some information. You're hungry, you want to be fed. And I want you to write this down because hunger is an indication of your future. If you have a vision that is not just pushing you, but it's pulling you, it's drawing you. And it's such a big vision that it not only draws you, but it draws those around you. Your vision has got to be bigger than just you. Your vision of what you're trying to accomplish right now should not be just about you, but it's about developing the people that are around you. How confident are you in your leadership? If you're in sales, how confident are you in your process of making a sale? If you are in the service industry, how confident are you in your ability to deliver service that is so excellent that people will begin to say, No, I want to be with them because I trust them. If you're building and training other people, are you confident? Are you starting this year with this confident assurance that I can make it, I can do this? A lot of people come and tell me this. This is what they'll say to me. Well, Tim, I'll be confident when? I'll be confident when I get that job. I'll be confident when my body gets better. I'll feel more confident once I ace that test. I'll feel more confident when I get a title. Well, pause. Because people don't follow titles. They follow courage. And courage is birthed out of confidence. I know in whom I have believed. He helped me kill the bear and kill the lion, and I'm going to kill this giant that's in front of me right now. Confidence. Confidence is powerful. I want to tell you, ladies, if you're listening to me tonight, you're being confident, not insecure, is one of the most beautiful things in the world. Not that you're arrogant, not that you're prideful, not that you're trying to be seen, but because there is a confidence, this quiet confidence in you that just says, I know. I think people that are confident learn how to walk in authority. Authority. Authority is knowing who I am and what I'm not and being okay with it. Most of us are trying to be something we're not, portray an image that we're not. This is the problem with social media. It's a carefully crafted image of what I want people to see, not what really is. So as you begin to see this, I want you to write this statement down. That confidence often seems like a result rather than a reason. Now that's a deep statement. But if you see confidence as the end game versus how you play the game, it changes everything. If a team shows up wondering and hoping not to lose instead of having the will to win, it affects the outcome of the game. I can just tell you, a lot of us right now have got to understand what confidence is and how you produce it in your life. See, there's a lot of you that this year want to do something you haven't done. There's some of you right now that there's something you could do, but you don't have the confidence to step into it. At G5, I have a lot of people that are gifted, talented, called. They don't have the confidence. And sometimes if you're not careful, I want you to hear me very clearly right now. Sometimes this false humility that says, I'm going to take a back seat and you should respect the fact that I'm so humble that you don't step into your destiny and no one ever gets to feel the value of your service. No one ever gets to experience the influence of your life. That's not a good thing. You see, we all have potential, but you have to have confidence in order to step into that destiny and calling. What separates you from everyone else around you right now is your picture of tomorrow. I already said it. I want to repeat it. It's a picture of you. Are you ready to walk this year not in ego or pride or insecurity that is being puffed up? Are you ready to walk in real confidence? Because real confidence always carries humility. I know what I am. I know what I'm not. What do? There are 3 things I want to give you real quick. This is very practical for you business leaders right now. If you are going to be confident, number 1, you have to step out. You have to take action. You've got to learn something now. I beg you right now, Get confident in the basics of what you do. Conquer the mundane. Get to where literally it's unconscious competence. Conscious is where I'm thinking, I'm trying to do it. You can move it to unconscious where you just literally walk in and you immediately make the right move because you don't even have to think about it anymore. It's built with discernment and grace and power. But in your life right now, you need to step out. A lot of times in my life, I've had opportunity, but I was so intimidated by the people that were around me that I was afraid to ask the question of the person that could give me the answer. I'm amazed how many people are so overconfident in ego that they walk in a room and they don't discern the room that now maybe not be my time to talk. Now is my time to listen and be willing, watch, to risk embarrassment to learn. There is no wrong question. I used to be so intimidated going, I'm going to ask a question and they're going to think I'm so stupid. You know what I found out? If I'll step out in confidence and ask the question in humility, it's a shortcut. Because experience is not the best teacher. Other people's experience, as long as it's been evaluated. Not experience, evaluated experience. The second thing I want you to do is begin to share with others what you're learning. It'll build confidence. If you step out and take action, if you step into your destiny, if you'll ask the right questions, if you'll risk being embarrassed and then say, you know what, I'm going to share what I learned. I'm going to share what I learned. There's something about sharing what you're learning that causes you to understand it and retain it. And when you teach what you're trying to learn, it causes you to get better. It's why the more you're willing to share, not from arrogance, I'm not trying to take over, I'm just going to sit down with a few friends. That's why I'm going to challenge you guys in 2023. I'm going to challenge you to get at least 10 men, ladies if you're on here, 10 ladies, that you begin to share what you're learning. Share what you're learning. What are you learning about life? What are you learning about what you do? How are you getting more and more of a cutting edge on you right now? Because you are right now not on the bleeding edge, you're on the cutting edge of what you do. I want you to share. Share with people, and as you share with people, watch your confidence. There's nothing more valuable than life than to be able to share something valuable with another person. I think adding value to the people you love the most and adding value to the people that are around you is one of the most confident building processes you will ever go into your life. Now, it's not that I'm trying to teach you and be a know-it-all. It's not that I'm even trying to be seen. It's just gently, yet reverently, confidently, I'm willing to share of the hope that is inside of me. The third one is I would just encourage you, if you want to grow your confidence, spend time with secure people who have already won battles. There's something about associating with people who are confident that increases your confidence. Sorry, I need to take a little drink here. So I want to tell you a statement of those of you that are leaders, even fathers. Confidence is caught, not just taught. You observe it. Have you ever gotten around a friend that no matter what's going on in their lives, they just have this quiet sense of strength? In the locker room tonight, I talked about the power of mental toughness. Mental toughness. I don't think there's anything in life that's much tougher than being with somebody that can't take anything. They can't endure hardness. They can't get through a struggle. They can't deal with pain. They have to honestly constantly become a victim, and they have to continually point out their sickness in order to feel confident. Don't ever be confident in your sickness. You can be confident in your weakness as long as you know where your strength comes from. And you can strengthen your strengths a lot faster than you can strengthen your weaknesses. I don't know if anybody's told you in 2023 yet, but you can't be everything. You can't have all the answers. You can't do it all. You're going to need some really smart people around you. I want to ask you right now, who is in your life right now that is a caretaker of your soul, of your talent, of your spirit, of your vision, of how you do what you do? It's really possible to do the right thing the wrong way. It never works out when you do the wrong thing the right way. So it's really important for you right now, if you're going to have confidence, to build this process in your life, doing the right thing at the right time for the right reason in the right way without anybody having to tell you to do it. That doesn't mean I'm not willing to pick up the phone and say, hey, I need a little help here. So, in your life right now, I want you to hear me. The only people in your life that do not want you to be confident are insecure people who are afraid of your calling. When you win, walk in humility. And so as you begin to look at this, I want you to take these 3 steps. Step out, take action. Okay? I would encourage you to build that in your life, to share what you're learning, and then spend time with really confident people. Now, this is not a natural thing for us. You're going to have a coliseum of 15 to 20 to 80,000 people. It is amazing where people, where they're broken, find other broken people at their level to hang with. You can watch them. They're often little sidebars trying to teach each other. And instead of listening in the room at a higher level of thinking and processing and spiritual truth. You see, if we keep doing this year what we've always done, we're going to keep getting what we always got. Einstein said you cannot solve a problem at the same level that you create it. So this whole idea of I'll be confident when, we need to get rid of it. Paul said this for my spiritual friends. I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. Now, let me just clarify what Paul was saying. Paul wasn't saying, I can just choose whatever I want to do and I'm going to be good at it. No, he was saying, I can do all things in accordance to my purpose and my calling and my giftedness. Because guess what? Hard work will always outperform talent. It always will. The world is full of talented people that just won't do the work to get the confidence that they need. So if you're having a hard time believing in you, I want to give you 10 little quick ways. Remember those 3 steps in business over here, right? I want you to remember that. And now I want you to work on you. This is personal growth and development. By the way, I'm going to start early. March 24th, 25th, 26th. We are having a conference here at G5. I want you to go ahead now, get your money ready, get your time off. And right now, you shouldn't even be thinking, am I going? You should be thinking, who am I bringing with me? So why? Because a rising tide raises all ships. This conference is so different. Do you know why? Because most conferences focus on what you do. This conference, we go deep on who you are. And when you step into your destiny, it changes everything. So if you're ready, let's write fast. And I promise I'll get you out on time. Number 1, find a running mate. If you want your confidence to go up, Find somebody else that understands your gifts, understands and sees in you what you're not even comfortable seeing in yourself. Now, they may also see some things that need to change that probably are going to offend you. You cannot be afraid of being offended if you're going to grow and get your confidence to a whole nother level. So let me ask you a question right now. Who is it that I am listening to? Who is it in my life right now that I'm learning from? Who is it in my life right now that I want to be like? Do you have somebody in your life that you go, I want to model that? Paul said, follow me as I follow Christ. We all want to be like him, but we need human beings around us that we associate with, that we can absolutely be in a group of people when we surround ourselves with people that love us, see your strengths, and they don't let you forget who you are. Love is not standing around and going, oh, you're so awesome. You're just so amazing. That's part of encouragement. But encouragement also says, hey, you know that undisciplined area of your life? You know where your mind doesn't work the way it should work? You know where that lie you believe about yourself? You know how you always are dealing with insecurity? I'm coming after that. Why? Because the greatness in you is waiting for that to leave. And I promise you, your relationships, your performance, your walk with God, you know a lot of people don't even have enough of confidence to approach God. You got to know who you are and that he loves you. So get around the right people. The second thing, and this may blow your mind, is get outside. Take a walk. Take a walk. I can tell you one of the most valuable parts of my life and my day is almost every morning, my wife and I either walk or run together. I bike. And it is one of the most important parts of my life. Why? There's so much. See, this is so practical. You're going to go, you got to be kidding me. Because there is such benefit in fresh air and just you moving. Just take a walk. Right now, the studies are being shown on depression being lifted off of people's lives by just being outside, taking a walk. And so you've got to find out. Vitamin D gets boosted in your body. But in your life right now, it's why people love to go to the mountains. It's why people love to get around a lake. It's why people love to walk on the beach. Getting outside. Your confidence, because you're taking action. And when you take a walk, you will be amazed how that your mind will think new thoughts you never thought before. And you'll begin to see yourself in ways you've never seen yourself before. I promise you. The third thing is I want to challenge you to attack your comfort zone. Most of us stay in the boxes of where I'm comfortable. I want to challenge you, do something new. I have a friend of mine that I love dearly. His name is Jamal, and he works, and he did not want to run a register. But he had this little woman that said, no, people love you. And he attacked that fear and got out of his comfort zone. And now he's soaring. Now, is that his life's destiny? Probably not. But he'll never forget it. And I promise you, someday he's going to be able to look into the eyes of a scared employee and go, I was scared, but I overcame. And so don't stay stuck in your comfort zones. Get outside of it. Make new disciplines. Set new commitments. Switching up your routine could motivate and inspire you, and in turn, boost your confidence. I want to challenge you to do that. Get around people you don't feel comfortable being around. There are some people you just don't feel comfortable being around. Say hi, move in. We have a lot of people, hundreds, that right now could be serving at G5. You know what it is? Comfort zone. I just don't feel comfortable with that. You got to break it. The fourth thing, focus on being your personal best. Don't worry about everybody else. Be your best. Have an awareness of who you are and what you can do. Say, you know what? I'm the most incredible team player on the planet. I have a really good heart. Understand who you are and your gift and your talent and go to work on it. Here's what I don't want you to do, and it's a hard habit to break. I hear a song right now. I'm not going to do it. Chicago. I want to do it so bad. I can't do it. But here's what I want you to know. The habit of comparison will destroy you. The habit of comparison. The way to take something really special and make it worth nothing is to compare it. You compare your wife to other women. You compare your children to other children. You compare one child to another child. We're all unique. Not very many of us escaped our childhood with somebody not saying to you, well, why don't you be like your... And what we want is we want people to be comfortable in their differences. So in your daily life, I just encourage you, work on you. Be the best you. Number 5, you know your to-do list? Do something. Most people I know write a to-do list and they're going, well, that felt really good. We're not trying to feel good, we're trying to do good. So I want you to take something, and by the way, if you're not making a to-do list every day and who do I need to call list every day, I would encourage you to take that little process and put it in your life. People to call, things to get done. I encourage you. So get small goals set up for yourself. Try to achieve it the first thing in the morning. For years, I've taken the thing that I don't want to do, the hardest problem I needed to solve, and I attack it early. You know when you want to put it off? Like, wait till later after I've had lunch. And then after your lunch, you're going like, well, I'm going to do that after I have my snack. And then the day goes by and you didn't get it done. Boy, you're talking about destroying your confidence. So I just encourage you, start tackling big work first, and then check it off and watch what happens. Number 6, get rid of, throw out negative self-talk. Get rid of it. The Bible says there's power in your tongue, the power of life and death. You can give life to things or you can destroy things. You can speak to the person that you love in your life and destroy them, or you can speak to them and build them. Now, can I tell you something? Look at me, please. I know you know that, but knowing gets you nothing. You got to do it. I got to do it. So even most confident people can still struggle with self-talk. I mean, it's so funny because people that have big faith sometimes talk so negative to themselves. Oh, I'm a loser. I'm no good. I can't get anything done. I'm this. I'm an alcoholic. I'm this. No. I am a child of God. And in the past, I've struggled, but I ain't struggling now. If you do this, confidence is an outcome of your thoughts and actions. I'm going to say it one more time. Confidence comes with thoughts and actions. If you are going to be better, you have to do something regularly. Repetition of the right thing, not the wrong thing, will change everything in your life. Number 7, this is going to blow your mind. You want your confidence to go up? Dress up. Get your fit right. Get your fit right. Yeah, dress up. I love going shopping with my wife. I know a lot of you men don't, but I love it. Because I love to go to the high heel section and just go, baby, will you try these on? And it's funny, she can have on some sneakers. She puts on a pair of high heels, and all of a sudden her demeanor changes. And I'm like, look at you, girl. Look at that walk. And she turns around and smiles and acts like she's embarrassed. She ain't. She want more of it. Sometimes I just smile at her. And she goes, what are you smiling at? I said, because you're the most beautiful woman in the world. Oh, don't say that. No, she don't mean that. People around you are craving for you to set a standard. At your meeting, just dress up. I know we're in a casual world, and I'm okay with that. You come as you are to G5. We got them coming in here, shorts, pants, sweats. I don't care. But if you're going to do a meeting, if you're going to go out on a date, clean up. Oh, I said it. Dress up. I'm serious. Men, trim your nose hairs. Get a weed. Can I get a witness in here? You know those hairs that grow out of your ears as you get a little bit older? Get a weed eater on that. Tell your barber, go in there and get that out, will you please? And if I'm ever walking around and nose hair is down, please tell me. Have you ever talked to somebody and all you can see is that hair going in and out? I'm just telling you all, this ain't right, but it's true. You know what I'm talking about? See, I'm just telling you right now, dress up. If you got a burger hanging off of your nose, somebody tell him, hey, you might want to take that off of there, right? Have you ever been with somebody that never told you? Yeah. And then you go to a mirror and go, oh, no. And then you know what you say? Well, why didn't they tell me? But you know as well as I do, if they had told you, for a minute you would have been embarrassed, but it's okay. See, there's something about when you dress up, you just feel differently. Even on days when you feel sick. You know, I see people that kind of get into this I can't say it, but, you know, it's like that ash look. I'm just going to put on like, No, get up. Dress up. Plan the day. And I know a lot of us are working at home now. You'd be amazed how much different your calls and your creativity would be if you would just do this. I'm going to get off of that because, man, we don't know how to deal with that anyhow. But if you don't know how to dress, get with somebody that can help you. Will you please? Number 8, stand up straight and walk 10% faster than you ever walked. Posture is important. Stand tall. Don't hunch over. You say, Tim, why are you doing this? Because confidence is red in your body. It's red in your face. What's going on in your mind and your spirit shows up on your face. I want to encourage you. Stand up straight. When you feel more secure in yourself, confidence follows you. And it comes off. And I want to tell you, leaders, right now, people in the time of crisis need to know that you have confidence. It's going to be okay. We're going to make it. Number 9, take a deep breath. Boy, I got to do this. Because I don't know about you, I get going and I forget to breathe. Take a breath and breathe in. And watch what happens to your life. Do you know when you breathe, your heartbeat lowers? Stress goes away. It stabilizes blood pressure. I just want to encourage you, take a breath. You know that thing you're upset about? You know how angry you are because somebody said something to you or did something to you or they didn't notice you or they didn't treat you the way you thought you should be treated? Take a breath. It's okay. It's okay. Number 10, and I close. If all else fails, faith it. Till you make it. We used to say, fake it till you make it. But that's not really our mantra. Our mantra is we are going to faith it till we make it. It may sound silly, but one of the greatest ways to build confidence is act like you already have it. So you smile, you stand up straight, you're breathing light and easy and deep. You got your fit on, and you're smiling. It amazes me. Every now and then when I travel, I love to travel in sweats and tennies. And every now and then I just try this out. I just dress up. I put on a pair of shoes and a shirt and a jacket. I'm amazed at how much differently they treat me. I'm amazed, watch this. I'm amazed how much differently they see me. So I just want to encourage you. I'm not being mean. This doesn't meaning that you should pretend to be somebody you're not. By the way, can I just tell you this? You're not going to understand what I say. No, yes, you will. I'm not going to say that. Whatever you're wearing, when you walk in the room, they may initially see it, but within a few seconds, all that should go away. And all they feel is your heart. And they feel your love. And they feel your sincerity. They feel your realness. And I want to tell you this. We've said it for a lot of years. The power of life and death is in speaking. The words that you say to yourself. You're going to find out in your life that the sentences you say in your life will become the sentence of your life. You can't speak life and liberty and joy and peace and then act differently. You've got to make yourself do what you know you're supposed to do. You've got to walk in faith and not by sight. 2023 is going to be amazing. I'm sorry I went 10 minutes over. I love you. March 24th, 25th, 26th. Now, I don't know if you can see it or not, but can you see this big screen behind me? It's an LED screen. I can't wait for you. Is it big? Is it big, guys, or what? I can't wait for you to come and see it. And by the way, you can get more of me because when they put my picture on that screen, my wife doesn't like it. She's like, hey, get that thing back off of my face. I'm going like, I like that. Anyhow, I love you. I want you to charge hard. I want you to make 2023 the year that God wants it to be for your life. Charge. Talk soon.